Haydon, Thursday training a little bit different today. A couple of thousand people watching. How was it?
Yeah, it was nice. These are the people that support us every game, so it's good to have them here. A lot of young supporters, so it's nice to give back to them, sign a few shirts, take photos. So it's good to have them here.
Was it a little bit more intense knowing that people were watching?
We try and train at a high intensity every day, but having them here, we want to have a good example to them because they look up to us. It's nice to have them here.
And you've been signing lots of autographs and taking lots of pictures after as well.
Yeah, my back's killing. It's worth it. Yeah.
Does that ever not feel strange when someone wants an autograph or wants a selfie or whatever it is?
For me, it's quite weird. It's the first year really I've had that sort of attention. But it's nice. It's nice to have kids look up to you. It's nice to have that pressure to be a role model on and off the pitch. But like I said, it's a nice pressure to have.
Do you get recognised and approached out and about as well? Have you had to get used to that?
I don't go out too much, but there's been a couple times like in a Tesco or something. So it's nice to speak to the supporters because they're the ones that come here, support us every game through the good and through the bad. So. It's good to have that interaction with them.
Let's talk about things on the pitch.
Yeah.
Big Easter just gone, big few weeks to come, outside of the top six at the moment. How are you and the boys in that dressing room feeling about the run-in?
We're all positive. We had a bit of a bump. We would have liked to have done better against MK Dons. We know we should have done better, but we can't change it. We've got 5 games left to put it right. It's in our hands. We're all positive. We all back what we're doing. So we're all feeling positive.
I know results are the ultimate thing at this stage of the season, and points matter more than anything. But do you point to the game on Monday against MK Dons, and particularly how well you played first half, and say if we can do that between now and the end of the season, we should be there or thereabouts?
When we perform like that, we know we're capable of it, so that should be the standard for the rest of the games. Anything less, then we're letting ourselves down because, this club deserves to be minimum in the playoffs. We had objectives to be higher, but the situation we're in, we can't change it. So, that's the baseline. We've got to be there. If we want to be in the top 6 and then hopefully push on to the playoffs, then that's the level we've got to be at to get this club promoted.
Not many weeks of the season left. I mean, this might be one of the final conversations that we have with you at RamsTV, which is weird to think, really, because to me, it only feels like 5 minutes that you arrived. Does it feel like that to you as well? Yeah,
it's been a quick season. We've played 41 games, and it's gone quick. I've loved every minute of it. It's been challenging. There's been enjoyable times. There's been times where it's been hard, but as a young footballer, that's something I'm going to remember for the rest of my career because I've learned a lot from it.
I know it's almost strange to say, but you want a bit of adversity, don't you, when you're a young player? You didn't want this season to be, I start every game and everything's smooth. I mean, you'll have learned more from what you've been through this year.
Nah, definitely. There was times where I was out the team. There's times where I played 6-7 in a row. There's 2 sides to football. There's the side where you're up here. There's the other side where you're down here. If you can deal with both, because football's up and down. I said before, not getting too high, not getting too low, and I've definitely learned a lot about myself this year.